I just figured to offer insight on addiction for anybody that's unfamiliar with people. There's a wide variety of things people consume. An addiction. It doesn't really matter what label you place the addiction underneath. It's what people must know and understand. It's not a very complicated procedure in becoming one, or the simple factor of getting away from being on whatever type of addiction that you're into. Is okay. What everybody needs to understand is the most common factor is your mind is like a computer database system. It will store every detailed information that you have in your day, and if you have a routine, it's because your mind is telling you to do these things. So if you're listening to your mind each and every day, you will have a repetitive circle of everything you do because your mind is telling you to do these things. And so what's going on up here in your mind is like your computer database system of your mind keeps track of every single thing you do in your day. So if you're not doing something, your mind's going to go crazy and say, hey, you do not do this, you need to do this. Now, just because your mind said you needed to do this doesn't mean you need to do it. It's just you're listening to your mind, and your mind is taking control of yourself. And if you can just understand that part of it and know that that's your default in your life, you'll be able to walk away from a lot of stupid things that you shouldn't be doing anymore. There's a lot of habits that you have in your life because your mind was telling you that you needed to do this. Just because your mind said it doesn't mean you have to follow pursuit and do what your mind was saying. And if you can know and understand this, you'll have a better chance of walking away from whatever addiction that you're involved with. Now, there's going to be a lot of negative repercussions and hatred words about this information that I'm putting forth, and it's only because the stubborn ones are refusing to walk away from their addictions. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that will be leaving bad comments on my video. But I'm just letting you know, it's up here is in control of what you're doing today and tomorrow. So if you remember that, you can do better for yourself. I myself, I have been avoiding listening to this stupid thing here, and I've been doing better things of myself instead of like, I mean, I'm not totally 100% better, but I did remove a few things in my life. I don't need to talk about them because it's not really people's, on this channel here, it's not really people's information to be shared with. I don't need to broadcast that, but it is what it is. And I hope people can understand that. It's not a complicated thing to achieve or whatever. I just hope one day that I can see them clean. And this is part of what I try to stress as an outreach worker, because I've been working with people like this for 30 years. And just so you know, I've got $0 for the work I've been doing. 7 years ago, I did ask for some money for doing what I do as an outreach worker, and it went nowhere. They procrastinated on the story, and I knew at the end of it was just going to be at $0 value for me, and it didn't discourage me or like I still do what I do. Now, mind you, the area where all these people are at, I'm not allowed to be down there, so there's two different buildings there that have paraphernalia for the people that consume stuff. But most of my clients are down there, and so they're dependent upon them to do that. But that's not going to discourage me. I'm probably going to reduce my outreach work to maybe once or twice a month now, because like I think maybe I'm going to go to the city and do my workout there instead of over here locally, because I find maybe it'll be better because there's a lot more people out there. So I might be commuting to do my work, but I don't really care. It'll give me an opportunity to bump into my sister because she's still an active addict. Sorry to say that if you're watching my video, sis, I apologize to expose you for being that one, that type of person, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, there's nobody out there that has a perfect family. There's somebody's always gonna have a story of some family member that slipped through the cracks of society and ended up on some type of drug, and they pray to the Lord up above that they'll get that person back. But they need to find out a better way of reaching these people. Praying to the Lord is one thing, but I think you'll have to talk to them in order to save them. Because addiction is a bad thing. It ruins communities, it ruins families, it ruins lives. The only people that are benefit from all this situation is your local drug dealer, which nobody seems to care about stopping their actions. Not even the police. It's pretty sad though. But make sure, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money. And maybe hit the notification bell. You never know what kind of video I'm going to come out with. But talk to you later.